GreensideDawah.com/donate.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Brothers and sisters, welcome to Sunnah Supplements. Today we're going to be discussing in the Supercharged Dua section. So today's a little bit different. You have to kind of shake it out. If you're watching this video maybe on the move, then just bear with me here. I want you to create happiness. Like, I want you to feel happy. So what, your day is cruddy, someone else's day is worse than yours, okay? So let's just get over it for a second, because in order to supercharge a dua, you have to be able to take control of your emotion for a second. You've got to be able to, like an actor can kind of catch the emotion. You're not acting, you're being you, just in charge. So today, as we will throughout the Sunnah Supplement series under Supercharged Du'as, we're going to try to gather peak moments. The idea is you're never going to feel eternal bliss, you may not feel eternal bliss all at once and then just feel that way always. Like, that's it. Feel wonderful. You see that? There's that gap. And so what I'm asking for us today is, number one, identify joy. Identify a moment where you can say, that is happiness. And if you're learning to do that, it doesn't even have to be yours. Just say, oh, look, joy, baby smiling, a cat, something that your puppy, that you could look at and say, that is joy, that is love. And by doing this, you're starting to identify peak moments. My definition of peak moment is a moment where you feel content, you feel loved, you feel everything's going your way, and the universe is good for you. So if we can begin to identify these peak moments, whether they be external, like you see someone else, hey, someone's winning something, my coworker's doing great, then that is a way to identify. That is joy. Number two, though, in identifying the joy, can you start finding peak moments for yourself? You made a dua, you felt tingly. You ate a brownie and you're like, that feeling, boom, just call it out, peak moment. You saw a friend, peak moment. You can call these moments whatever you want, but by identifying them, you don't even have to stop and go, oh, this is so great. Just call it out, peak moment. So the first idea is to identify joy, identify moments where you could practice happiness, practice a supercharged moment. Once you've done this, now I want you, once that's done, that could in itself be a whole video, meaning you now have to go do this exercise. But right now, could you say, I'm beautiful, I'm wonderful, and I cause happiness to one or more people in the world. I'm beautiful, I'm happy, and because of me, one or more people is happy. One or more people benefits. Not so easy? If it is, right, it is. It's not that bad. It's Ramadan. Come on, love you a little bit more. Can you now, from this artificial, even though you had to say it to yourself, but you believe it, from this moment, can you say, okay, little may it be as it may be, but here's a peak moment. I feel good. I feel accepted. I'm with other like-minded people, everyone watching this. No one's screaming at the screen right now, buddy. Everyone's like, yeah, I'm pretty swell. Now, if you've identified it, can you experience it? Can you say, so this is what it feels like. This is what enjoy feels like, not enjoy. And this is it. This is the moment. If you can learn to identify moments of I'm in joy. I don't need external movie, music, something to make me enjoy. I don't need someone to say something. I'm in the joy. If you've gotten here, this is where any dua, you could sing a song now and it would get supercharged. So the idea is for you to understand what supercharging is. It's when you get to the peak of the moment, you're like, wow, this is awesome. And that's why Coca-Cola doesn't make commercials of people going, Coke, yummy. They won the game, World Cup, music, and all the concert. No, put your Cokes up. They're capturing the peak moment, the bliss point. And look, cheers to them. Good for them for doing that. This is not some conspiracy theory, don't drink Coke. The idea now is, at the top of this moment, the time when you're acknowledging a peak moment, if you sang a song, you yelled out, yeehaw, it would become a supercharged phrase, a trigger, and it would become, you would be utilizing the power of habit, of a trigger. So let's assume you feel, I'm happy, I'm beautiful, and because of me, one or more people receive benefit and pleasure. I feel great when I hear that. Cultivating that, today's dua is an example. I get so aggressive. I need to relax. We're going to be together for a while, so let's relax. Today's example is a dua. Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak. Oh my Lord, I ask you for your love. Hubbak, love. Romantic, warm, you're thinking about me, unconditional love. Now, where would you read this dua? The rest of the dua is وَحُبَّ مَن يُحِبُّكَ وَحُبَّ عَمَلٍ يُقَرِّبُنِي إِلَى حُبِّكَ. We'll find the dua, don't worry about that right now. But why am I saying, oh Allah, I ask you for your love? Do you get it now? At the peak moment, when I'm already elated, I'm associating this feeling and saying, God, love me. But what do you already feel in the moment? That God loves you. So you're supercharging the dua so that when you're, let's do it one more time, you're beautiful, you are absolutely the source of happiness, and because of you, one or more people receives benefit. And I hope that doesn't make you feel arrogant, but come on, you're beautiful, deal with it. And in that beauty, that beautiful cultivated feeling, can you say, Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak. Oh Allah, love me. And if you're not an emotional person and you're not feeling this, just stop and say, Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak. Oh Allah, I acknowledge your love and that you're making dua for what you already have. Do you get it? So we're going to pick, what do you mean? You just had a peak moment. That's God's love. Things are going your way. That's God's love. So now to acknowledge, not to ask Him love me, to say, Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak. Oh Allah, I ask for your love. You're saying, I feel it. It's in me. Hope that works for you. Now that's a lot to do for today, but if anyone's trying to recap, in our third installment, which was supercharging a dua, we first learned what supercharging is. Number 2, we learned to take a dua, Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak, and this is my personal dua that I found from the sunnah, and I do use it. When I feel like things are going great, when I made my first sunnah supplement, that video from the beach, I was all day, Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak. Because it's something I wanted to do, a routine, a ritual that I wanted to get to you guys, and I was having difficulties, but when it happened, you get it. I didn't ask for the thing. I started being thankful for the stuff I had, and then I started getting more. I think you're starting to get the point. You're starting to get the point where stop asking for more and start doing dua, present moment, like, hey, thanks for this stuff that I have. Using the duas, you'll find yourself being propelled forward momentum, being propelled to forward momentum. You will find that tremendously, and you'll start seeing the duas, and you get what you want really quickly. Now, I'm going to revisit one last time, and it's Ramadan, so shaitan's tied up. You all know how a DJ works. So how like a techno, a trance, or even the pop music that is on the radio, not that you listen to, what they do is they build you up. Dun, 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 dun. A good DJ will lay track after track. When I say good, someone talented in their art will not just go do, right? Why don't they just play music that goes like that just goes straight to zero and then boom, 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 boom? Because they have to build a person up to be able to receive the big drop, the big bass drop, the intro of whatever's coming. I'm using a crude example here, but because your brain does not react, I can prove this to you on an MRI, does not react to anything greater than the buildup of music. 100% of your brain is involved when listening to music. What am I saying? Like a song builds you up and you get into the zone. I want you to get into the zone and then find the dua that fits that situation. And that's where I come in. So right now, next time you're elated and happy, be like, Allah, love me. You did. You are. It's like you're there in the moment, and that's the supercharge. So friends, we've done it. We've supercharged. Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak. You want it in English? Oh my Lord, I ask you for your love. Say it in English. But then you have to now, when you're happy, and like when you know you're going to be happy, start charging this up like Goku. Like start charging this up, and you know you're going to eat chocolate. Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak. You know you're going to get a hug from your mom. Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak. You know you're going to see your favorite movie after Eid. Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak. Please stop cutting Allah out of the other things in your life that you're like, oh, this is haram. You can't do that because then it loses its power. So if you're indulging in a song and you know that it's not good for your iman, but then at least stop and be like, oh, look what you're doing, my Lord. Like, thank you for this temporary enjoyment. And then if you want to say, save me from the effects of the ill effects. But I'm here with you right now. This is our first touch, the supercharging of a dua. Build yourself up. If you have to do push-ups, I'm serious. Like sometimes you want to just get in the zone and then just read a really powerful dua. We'll be doing that soon. But now you get an idea of what supercharging a dua is. Find the moment and know what's the right dua for the right time, and then just have all the right emotions behind it. It sounds simple, but you're like, yeah, I think I need a coach. That's where I come in. I'll see you all soon. A sense of peace upon you, around you, and throughout you. May peace emanate.